The following is a presentation of PH Athletics. From Pascack Hills High School in Montvale, New Jersey, PH Athletics proud to bring you a live look for the first time in about 2 weeks as we bring you boys lacrosse here at Pascack Hills High School in Montvale, New Jersey, the NJILL Cullen Division, with a major game between Fairlawn and Pascack Hills. Can you remember back 2 years ago when these two teams squared off for the league title? Hills got that win on May the 16th of 2023. It was 6-5, and they won their first ever league title in program history. 2 years on, things are somewhat the same for the Broncos. Undefeated in league play so far. They're 10-5 overall, trying to keep up with Old Tapan. They have a game with them coming next week, and we will be at the Knights to bring you that one on a tape delay. Fairlawn, it's a little different. Last year, 7-0, undefeated in the league, and a league title under head coach Darius Christmas. This year, Matthew Hammerly taking over, and it's a little different. 2-9 overall, and 0-4 in the league. Their only wins against Saddlebrook and Pascack Valley. Their last two games, 12-3 loss at Westwood, and a 17-5 loss at Mawa in the Bergen Invitational quarterfinals. They'll have to rely on their senior goalie and assist leader Ty Christensen and their junior goalie Arav Nair to bring them home. A big upset today. Hills going to look towards CJ Driver and Logan Nassau, as well as Brendan Singleton, to make another nice save. We'll see if that is the case. Coming back with the face-off. Back to Pascack Hills. I'm Matthew Merlino. Cameraman today is Alex McKay. We are ready to go. Thanks for joining us on a rainy Tuesday afternoon in Montvale. We're ready to get started. A league game for Pascack Hills and Fairlawn, two NJILL Cullen Division opponents. The Cutters looking for their first league win of the season. The Broncos looking to stay perfect in league play and keep up with Old Tapan. With a win today, they'd be tied with the Knights at 5-0 in league play. Face-off going towards the Hills defending end, but it looks like Leron Barak, the senior, who will pick it up to get things started, but Fairlawn gets it right back down. That was Jack Feinstein, the junior. 8 goals on the year. Now it is with their goalie. That is, I believe, Arav Nair, the junior who we mentioned, with 59 saves through 8 recorded games. This one will roll out despite Ariel Nakamas chasing. The freshman. Hills ball here early. And it's Mike Weaver, the senior, with a pass that gets through. Alex Davis out there. And now here's Nassau. Logan Nassau, the junior, on the outside. He'll pass back to Barak, who comes down. And now it's Christian Jesuel to behind the net with Ryan Davis. Alex Davis, I apologize. His brother is Ryan. Graduated last year. This is CJ Driver, leading goal scorer, leading assister, and leading point scorer on the year for Pascack Hills and in program history. He'll go over to Barak, the senior, who shoots, bounces high, and a good save from Nair. Nair, tough pass into coverage. That looks like Devin Bittner, the junior, and Bittner working his way up. The Hills pressure coming from Alex Davis. Now Ty Christensen with it. They have a steady rainfall now. Not exactly the best conditions out there. Christensen, offensive leader for Fairlawn this year. 26 assists, 21 goals. Passed it down. A flag flying, Amir Agaraj. Had it for a moment, the junior. Hills got it back, but now the penalty will be enforced. And it will be on Peter Park. So Park will take a knee for a moment, it looks like. He'll be in the box, so a man-up situation for Fairlawn here. And they'll go to Cooper Scones, the sophomore, near the 35. Scones with the pass down to Christensen. Christensen will go right out to Nick Shahinian. Shahinian with a shot and the save from Brendan Singleton. Singleton works it over to Micah Kadem. Nassau off the pass. Here's Driver with a nice pass down. Jesuel missing the catch, running after it. Pressure from Shahinian for the Cutters, still on the ground. Weaver behind the net, kicked out. No, just staying in, but Weaver couldn't get it in his stick. It will be Fairlawn ball. Pass up, finds Feinstein through triple coverage. Weaver, Driver, and it looked like Kadem knocking that one out. Feinstein trying to get it back, floats it up. Jesuel over there, and he's got it. The sophomore lost it again on the floor and picked up again by Devin Bittner. They're going to set up the offense here. This is Scones holding it. Scones goes back to Shahinian now, and they'll try and get the first goal of this game. Nice pass to Christensen, the senior. Shahinian going over to Scones. Cooper Scones trying to open the scoring. He does. 1-0 Fairlawn. So 1-0 for the Cutters as they look to win their first league game of the season. The final week pretty much of the league season in most of these sports. Baseball with a de facto league title game tomorrow at Westwood, and we will be there. Girls lacrosse and boys lacrosse closing out their seasons, in softball as well in the league. This is Barack on the outside looking to pass. He'll go all the way to Driver off the bounce. So CJ Driver with 7 minutes to go. Hills down 1. Driver will go over to Barack, the senior. Now he'll get it back. Sidearm pass, not caught by Weaver. Picked back up by Jesuel, and he makes this a tied game. 1-1 off the goal from Christian Jesuel. And the sophomore ties things up. Back underway with 6:50 to go. And we'll get some substitutions as Fairlawn wins the face-off off of a false start. Here is Christensen. Pass was deflected, picked up, shot saved by Singleton. It came from Michael Rogan. Now it'll go out. Staying with the Cutters, Cooper Scones the closest. Scones trying to give the lead back to Fairlawn. Pass deflected over to Singleton, and the Hills goalie has it. He'll go to his senior pole, Connor Onikian. Onikian sending it across midfield to Mike Weaver now. And Weaver sends it down to Jesuel, who made it a 1-1 game just a few moments ago. Now Alex Davis. And Davis will wait. Barack coming down. Got it back off the pass from Jesuel. He'll give it back. Now into Nassau. Jump shot. Missed to the left and out. Going to stay, it looks like. Weaver over there to get it. So CJ Driver behind the net, trying to give Hills their first lead of this game. Tried for a back arm. Did not work out. Did make a Fairlawn player drop. And now it's with Mike Weaver after the missed shot. Driver again. Fakes the long shot. And now will try to go to perhaps Leron Barack or down to Alex Davis or Mike Weaver. Driver sends it down. Nice pass to Nassau. The low shot gives Hills their first lead of this game. Nassau with 1, Christian Jesuel with 1, and it is 2-1. Pascack Hills with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. High 60s outside. Steady rain here. Not very heavy, though. And seemingly lightning staying away, so that means we should get a game in here. Mike Weaver with the pass to Driver. His shot just wide after the bounce. Out of bounds. Jesuel there, so it will stay. Some more changes being made as we get back underway. Tough catch for the freshman Davis on the far sideline. It was dropped and picked back up by a Fairlawn player, so the Cutters have it now. Losing it was Ben Kark, the junior, and a whistle going to keep it with the Cutters. Kark on the sideline. Tough catch for number 33, Harrison Tallman. Tried to send it down to Christensen, but it went wide and out. So now Connor Onikian. 4 minutes 21 to go. Onikian in the Hills End sends it up. Nassau, tough catch, but made it. And now here is CJ Driver. Driver off the spin. Needs to find somebody. Here he comes. Through heavy traffic, CJ Driver making this a 3-1 Pascack Hills lead. Shot that through about 3 sticks. Here comes a face-off, 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first. Barack with the face-off win for the Broncos. Now sends it down to Mike Weaver. Weaver, number 4, out far and behind the net now. Passes it to Onikian with a bouncing score. Connor Onikian makes this a 4-1 Pascack Hills lead with 3:45 now to go in the first. Barack sent that one into the attacking end for Hills, but it will end up with a Fairlawn player after some contact. This is Giuseppe Barbera, who sends it down to Arav Nair, and now Nair will get it back. Michael Ferrante now, the senior. Ferrante keeping things going despite the pressure from Weaver. Still has it and now sends it over to Devin Bittner. And Bittner goes to Christensen. Ty Christensen, the senior, takes it behind the net with under 3 minutes left in the opening period. A productive one from the scoring standpoint, mostly for Pascack Hills. Fairlawn trying to get one back here with Christensen. Now the pass to Shahinian. They work it over to Rogan now. And Rogan will keep it on the outside with 2.5 to go. Rogan sends it down. Tough catch, and it ends up with Brendan Singleton. I have good news for any Knicks fans and perhaps bad news for fans of basketball. Jason Tatum, it was a ruptured Achilles that took him out of last night's game between the Knicks and the Celtics at the Garden, the real Garden in New York. And he will be out for the rest of the series. A good play, shovel pass sort of there for Fairlawn. Nearly picked off, but it came, the pass from Harrison Tallman. He tried to work it up to Tallman, but it continues to bounce. Now Christensen chasing after it. Onikian flung it up. Park over there, and it'll be Park who sends it to Singleton, who will now get it to Onikian. Onikian losing it in these wet conditions. Tough to keep the ball within your stick head. And now got it back. Onikian able to take it down. Has one already today. Onikian with the pass down, a flag flying. That's Jesuel who sends it back to Alex Davis. And it's Davis back to Driver with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. CJ Driver with the pass and the deflection into the net. And we'll see if the penalty is enforced after that score. It is 5-1 Pascack Hills with 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, Barak able to fling it into the Fairlawn zone. The officials this time will intervene, and they'll give it to the Cutters. Hard check there on Bittner from Driver, but Devin Bittner stays with it, the junior. And with 20 seconds to go in the first, the Cutters with one last chance to get into this now 4-goal Pascack Hills lead. Christensen inside, covered by Kadem. Christensen with 5, sends it out. Long shot over and out with 1 second to go. Christensen was there. Fairlawn ball. Doesn't matter. End of the first quarter. 5-1 Pascack Hills. Second quarter beginning in Montvale, a 5-1 start for Pascack Hills against Fairlawn, trying to continue both that scoring streak in this game and their win streak in the Cullen division of the NJILL. This is a league game, and the Broncos, with a 4-0 league record right now, they're trying to once again level themselves with Old Tapan and set up a de facto league title game with the Knights, who are also undefeated. They're 5-0 after a league win yesterday. Hills still pressuring on offense. Aliron Barak with it. Weaver on the outside edge. They're going to give it back to Davis, and now Barak. Senior with 2 goals and 8 assists on the year. Barak back up to Davis. Now Davis, the freshman, going down to Jesuel and back out to Driver. Driver spinning, long shot over and out. And they will call it for Fairlawn, it looks like. And now the Cutters trying to get back on the board. They open the scoring. So we have a whistle now. It's going to be Hills' ball. Cutters open the scoring. Hills have scored 5 unanswered, trying to make it 6 here. Big save on Logan Nassau from Arav Nair. And Fairlawn gets it back as well. That was Ariel Nakmias. Now Nick Shahinian, who continues to have it. Shahinian, senior, with 18 goals and 3 assists on the year. Bittner now at the 40. Bittner sent back down. This is Christensen now with the shot. Big save, Brendan Singleton, keeping it a 5-1 game and trying to break something off. That's Robert Malcolm, the junior, could not haul in the pass, picked up by Driver. Driver with Jack Courtney and Logan Nassau, as well as Mike Weaver, in what looks like a 6-on-4 for Fairlawn. Now more players coming through. Driver pass to Nassau. He was hit as he shot, and it will be a save for Nair, who's going to try and send it up. Pass intercepted by Weaver. Weaver down to Driver. Another save from Nair with Driver right in front of him. Out of bounds and staying. Driver trying to keep things going. 8:55 to go in the second. Weaver to Nassau. They'll work it back to Barak and now Davis. Courtney with the pass to Barak once again, and now it is Nassau with Barak. Alex Davis now, about 5 yards out from the net. Twirls and sends it down to Courtney. Backhand from Driver goes just wide and out, staying as Nassau was there. So Nassau sent it to Weaver, Barak, and now it's with Alex Davis. Davis with the pass to Driver. Outside with Barak again. Now Weaver. Nassau turn jump shot saved by Nair. Another save for the junior. And this time the pass clean to Ben Kark. Next pass a bit less clean, but Nachmius has it. And we have a timeout, it looks like, for Matthew Hammerly and the Fairlawn Cutters. We're back. The rain has continued and picked up in strength. Wind also playing a factor. This is Cooper Scones with it after the Fairlawn timeout. They are down 5-1 with 7.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Cutter's still trying to work it. Scones. Hard to control it in these wet conditions. Cutter player goes down. Now it is Scones still with it behind the net. And he keeps it here. Scones losing it now. The pressure from Luca Pinto. And Pinto will dump it off to Brendan Singleton. Now Singleton going long. Robert Malcolm trying to track it down. Gets through him. But Malcolm gets it back just in time to avoid the defense of Ariel Nachmius. Malcolm behind the net with 6:45. Now looks like Jack Courtney on the outside. Now here is Mike Weaver. And Weaver will send it back to Leron Barak, who has come on. And now that is Courtney with Barak going back to Weaver. Weaver to Barak again, looking for his third goal on the year. Won't take it. Instead, the pass back to Mike Weaver. Weaver back to Barak. He's got Nassau behind the net and gives it to him. Nassau on the outside now. Nice pass down to Courtney. Jack Courtney with the goal. 6-1 Broncos with 5:49 to go. And Jack Courtney with his 5th goal of the season. We'll get another face-off. $5:49 until the half. Back underway. And it'll be a face-off win for Matthew Alexander, the junior for Fairlawn. Dumps it down to Ty Christensen. Christensen behind the net as the Fairlawn offense tries to get set up. Hills has scored 6 unanswered on the Cutters. Fairlawn trying to get one back. Nice pass, and the score coming from Devin Bittner. And we have a 6-2 game. 5 minutes, 8 seconds left in the second. On the break, Alexander running into his teammate, so Hill's able to get it here. This is Driver. CJ Driver trying to get one back. Behind the back pass to Nassau, who has a tough time handling it, and now it's taken by Michael Rogan. Rogan off the spin and the defense from Connor Onikian. Now it's Nick Shahinian going down to, that was Urmir Agaraj. Now this is Devin Bittner. And Rogan on the far side of the field once again. Rogan spinning. Good pass and a score for Agaraj.
Good job, Elmir.
2 straight for the Cutters, 6-3 with 4:16 until the half. It's been a one-sided series head-to-head in the total history. The Cutters won every meeting of the 7 between 2012 and 2022, but ever since these two have became league opponents in the NJILL Cullen, it's been back and forth. Hills has taken 2 of the last 3. They split the 2 meetings they had last year as Nassau misses one on a low rocker that Nair was able to trap. And Nair sent it up to Nachmias, who bounces one in front of Singleton. It goes out, and it will stay with Fairlawn here. As we were saying, Hills has won 2 of the last 3 meetings between these two teams, including the one for the league title in May of 23 and a win in May of last year, 9-1 at Fairlawn. The Cutters took the BIT game 8-7 in late April of last year. Singleton, a nice save with the stick, keeping this at 6-3 with 3 minutes 20 seconds to go. Alex Davis, the freshman, a little bit of pressure from behind, but now he's all free. He'll send it back to CJ Driver. Driver. On the outside now, 35-yard line with 2:45 left until the half. Fairlawn with 2 unanswered after Hills' 6. Driver with 1 already today. At the pressure from Nachmias keeping him outside. Barak Outside to Davis. Now we'll get it back. At the half, we bring you our Hill Sports update. Tell you what happened in all Hill Sports yesterday. Keep you up to date with the league title races that are continuing and ending this week. Driver looking for number 2 on the day with 2 minutes to go in the half. Long shot, bouncing and blocked from Nassau. Hard hit sends Barack to the ground. Flag going to fly for that. But Hill's still with it. Barack, deflected pass on the ground. Not picked up yet. Little spill nearly for Weaver. Barack has it back with 1:40, and now the flag will be enforced, and it looks like we may get a Hills timeout. Back after the TO. 1:37 left in the second quarter. That's CJ Driver getting things back underway. Now Logan Nassau, the two leaders in offensive performance. That shot just saved. Jack Courtney back there, but it looks like Fairlawn's going to get it. And it looks like Aravner with a nice save. Now some trouble behind the net. Courtney scooping it up. And now it is Weaver on the outside. Nice pass down to Nassau, who can't handle it in the wet. And picked up with just a minute left in the first half. Fairlawn down 3. They were down 6-1 earlier in this quarter, trying to eat in even more to the Hills lead. They've scored 2 unanswered. Christensen behind the net. Sent it back with 40 seconds left. Looks like Bittner. This is Cooper Scones, and Hammerly will take his second timeout. 30 seconds until halftime. back. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll bring you our Hill Sports update at the half. Fairlawn with it. Down 6-3 right now. This is Ty Christensen. Christensen with 15 on the outside. Nice pass down. Great save from Brendan Singleton with 10 left in the half. And it looks like he'll just hold it here to send us to halftime. 6-3 for Pascack Hills at the midway break. Fairlawn coming back after 6 unanswered from the Broncos to start. They scored the opener, and now they've scored the last 2. And let's get you that Hills Sports update in these 10 minutes we have until the second half. Yesterday, many events happening and many wins happening. Baseball, we were there for that 7-1 league win against Westwood, setting up a de facto title game between the Broncos and Westwood tomorrow. We will be in Westwood on a tape-delayed basis to bring that to you. Softball, unfortunately, taking a loss at Dumont in the rematch of a BIT game that Hills also lost, unfortunately, the final there 11-9. Girls lacrosse also here yesterday took a 12-11 win in their league matchup with Pompton Lakes. That has them sitting a game back of Wayne Valley and just a half game back of Wayne Hills. They will play Wayne Hills next week, I believe, and we'll have coverage of that one. Astrid Veloso with 6 goals and 1 assist. Hills with 2 games left in the league season. For baseball, the stat line, Kyle Wankus 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run to pretty much seal the game for the Broncos in the bottom of the 4th. Westwood ran out of all the momentum they had at the end. On the mound, he had an 85-pitch complete game win, 10 strikeouts, allowing only 4 hits and 1 run. Also of note, Ramsey was also in play for the league title, but they lost at Mawa 13-3. So Hills will play Westwood tomorrow, and that is for the overall league title. No splitting here. We'll end off what happened yesterday with boys tennis, unfortunately, taking a loss against Riverdale 4-1. Jake Polsky was the only Hills winner, and the Golden Hawks locked up the Big North Patriot Division title. As things stand in the league standings, as we said, Westwood versus the Broncos tomorrow. If we get good weather, we will bring you that game. Tape delayed, the winner will win the league. Nobody else is in contention. Here for boys lacrosse, they're a half game back right now of Old Sapan, but with a win today could tie things back up at the top of the NJILL Cullen. Both teams undefeated so far. They will play next week. We will be there on the 20th. That is Tuesday afternoon. And we will be there to bring you that one, what should be a de facto league title game as well. As we said, Riverdale locking up the boys tennis league title in the Big North Patriot with their win against the Broncos yesterday 4-1. Girls lacrosse, one of the 4 teams still in contention for their league title. They're a game back of Wayne Valley, whom they lost to, the Wayne Valley team 4-0. They are going to make up a game against Wayne Hills. If you remember back last Thursday, that one postponed by lightning at the end of the first quarter. We'll play the last 3 quarters next week, I believe. Yes, it will be next Wednesday as of now, 4:30 p.m. Big game trying to stay in the title race. Wayne Hills 3-0 in the league. Pascack Hills 3-1. And softball, unfortunately, losing in their league 3-5 right now. They look all but certain to be in that final 5th position, although they are just a game back of both Indian Hills and Mawa, who are 4-4. Ramsey locked up the league title, and Riverdale second, 2 games back there. Also, PowerPoints coming into play because the cutoff for the state tournament in baseball and softball, which is the 2 sports where the PowerPoints matter the most, is this Saturday. Baseball right now 6th in the North 1 Group 2 rankings. Pascack Valley actually the 1 seed. As of now, the Broncos for baseball in the first round will host number 11 Sparta. As for softball, they are looking to make their first state tournament, and it's looking like they're going to make their first state tournament since 2023. They missed it last year. They're the 10 seed, so right now they'll be traveling to number 7, Westwood. Both of these teams in boys and girls lacrosse, the power points don't matter as much because it is by a seeding committee, but just for the fun of it, boys lacrosse, the 9 seed right now in the North 1 Group 2 rankings. They travel at Waldwick if they just go by power points, but obviously some other criteria used by the seeding committee. And for girls lacrosse, they are 13th right now, and they travel to number 4, Glen Ridge. Today, multiple events. Girls golf taking on Westwood down in Paramus at the Orchard Hills Club. Boys tennis supposed to take on Indian Hills in a league match. We hope those events are still happening. If they're not due to the weather, we wish all of them luck, both if they are playing today or if they are not. And of course, we have boys lacrosse here against Fairlawn, a league matchup. Tomorrow, big one. Baseball at Westwood. League title on the line. We encourage you to tune in for that one. That'll be tape delayed. Softball is also home. They're taking on Indian Hills in the league. Boys tennis is at Tenafly, and girls lacrosse is in a league game at Pascack Tech tomorrow. As we said, tomorrow, baseball at Westwood. Thursday, softball against Northern Highlands, and Friday, softball against Ramsey, their final league game of the season. At the half here, 6-3, Pascack Hills. We're back in about 5 minutes on PH Athletics. Back in rainy Montvale, I'm Matthew Merlino along with my cameraman Alex McKay today. We want to let you know of one of the incredible members of our Pascack Hills community who's facing a hardship right now. Our quarterback, Dren Bauda, who played a little bit in his sophomore season this fall, as well as playing on the JV basketball team this year, recently diagnosed with a very harsh medical condition, and we wish that you all could help both him and his family out with some of the cost of those. If you scroll down, you'll find a link to a GoFundMe in the description. He's a wonderful kid, a great athlete, and we wish that you can help him get back on track. You can scroll down in the description, check that GoFundMe link, and donate as much as you can. In the third quarter now, our score 6-3 for Pascack Hills over Fairlawn. Cutters open the scoring. Hills then came back with 6 unanswered, and then Fairlawn got 2 more before halftime. Logan Nassau missing on that shot. A good save there from Arav Nair. Now on the ground. And Michael Ferrante whistled there. So it will stay with Hills. This is Davis and now CJ Driver. Driver waiting for the offense to set up. Now he's got it. Driver down to Nassau. Does not take that long shot just yet. Loses it. Lost it even more. And now it will be Jack Feinstein who picks it up. Goes down to Christensen. Now Christensen with about a 3-on-3 as more players come down. He'll try and pass down. Nice find. Threaded it through, but a great save from Brendan Singleton. And now Connor Onikian at the bottom of your screen trying to make his way through. Onikian, the senior, been on defense his whole career. Readies for a shot, just wide. It's going to be Fairlawn ball, it looks like. Very interesting call. So the Cutters have it. Nair will pass it out to Ferrante. Good news is it seems the rain has stopped. Still dark clouds here and still wet down on the field. Timeout, perhaps. Do have a flag down. That's what's going to be enforced right now. Driver made the pickup. And we'll see who's sitting for Hills. It looks like it may be Micah Kadem. So it's a man up for Fairlawn. And with it here is Cooper Scones, just past midfield. So Scones takes it down. Fairlawn trying to pull within 2. Under 10 minutes left in the third. Working it on the perimeter. This is Ivan Buletkin. Buletkin, a long shot into the stick of Singleton. Now they're trying to break off something. Here's Onikian with a 4-on-4. Pass down to Driver. He scores in the top corner. A rocket from CJ Driver, his second of the day, with a man down, and it is 7-3 Pascack Hills. 9:08 to go in the third. Another face-off. And Fairlawn will win this one. Now down 4. It's Christensen trying to get one back. Christensen taking it behind the net now. Passes out to Rogan. Rogan will get it back and send it back down to Christensen. Ty Christensen, pass out, long shot. Singleton falling after making another great save, and he'll have it here off the dump from Connor Onikian. Pass out to Driver now. Senior trying to take it down, 1 of 11 on this Hills roster. Driver, another shot, this one a bit high, so 7-3, still our score. Hills ball, they keep the pressure on, 8:04 left in the third. Back underway with Mike Weaver behind the net, now Driver again. Driver sent it back outside to Leron Barak. Now here is Davis. Barak again, Driver on the outside. Driver, long shot, wide again. Courtney there, staying with the Broncos. Sent over to Weaver now after Courtney brought it back in. Driver on the outside, faked the shot. Back down to Nassau, who shoots, and it bounces in off the stick of Arav Nair. Goal for Logan Nassau. No, they said it stayed out. Looked like that hit the net. Maybe that was Nair's stick, but nevertheless, we continue to go. It's still 7-3. And here's Davis with Weaver. They'll set up a play. Nassau now. The screen from Weaver. He'll go around and back outside. This is Driver. Taking it back out. Barak came over, tried to set a screen. Now Driver in double coverage. Barak, tough catch. Got it back though. Driver again. Driver just wide on the shot again. Courtney there. Courtney again back out to Davis now, and here is Barak with Driver. Nassau on the low. Driver trying to deke his way through. Driver faked the shot. Real one, bouncing wide. Courtney again there. Hill's still with it. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third. So Courtney will get things back underway with a pass to Alex Davis behind the net. Driver off the pass, still with it here. Sends it down, nice pass to Nassau. Low shot score for the junior. 5-goal Hills advantage, second goal of the day for Logan Nassau. And it is 8-3 with 5:46 left in the third. False start here. Fair lawn ball. new face-off taker for Hills on that one. It was Adam Elswizy, the sophomore. So Cooper Scones with it. Now here is Michael Rogan. Rogan with Shahinian now, and this is Christensen. Christensen, low shot, big save, Singleton. Knockback out to Shahinian again. Poles coming over. Mike Weaver also there. Knocked into the stick of Christensen again. A whistle, a push. And those guys running are just subbing out. It will be Hill's ball. Onikian still with it. Now he'll pass all the way over. And now this is Leron Barak. Barak behind the net. Tough catch. Courtney there to pick it back up. And here's Driver. Driver on the low, spins around, shoots into the stick of Nair. Good save from the junior. That one taken by Devin Bittner. Bittner takes it down. Barak running with him. Just over 4 minutes to go. It's Shahinian now with the shot and the score. Great shot from Nick Shahinian. Long range score for the Cutters. 8-4. 3:49 to go in the third. Back underway with 3:45 left in the third. Fairlawn with it, knocked away from Rogan, trying to get it back. Weaver there, Onikian as well. Now some help comes for the Cutters. Flung up, a scramble for it. And now the officials get involved, and it looks like it will be Hill's ball. We're back underway. Onikian has it. 3:24 left. Here is Weaver and now Driver. Back out to Onikian and now back down to Driver. Onikian gets it back. 3:06 left. Here's Davis. Weaver back to Davis. The freshman driving in. Alex Davis bounces one off. He bounced it off the cage. Bittner on the Fairlawn breakaway. Now it's Shahinian. Shahinian with the coverage from the sophomore Luca Pinto. Cooper Scones with it. Turns and shoots and scores. Scones with a nice jump shot to make this a 3-goal game with 2:12 left in the third. 8-5. Face off, 2:12 left in the third. Knocked down, Fairlawn will get it, but Onikian gets it back. A nice check on Agaraj. Onikian, the pass down, good catch from Jack Courtney. Now it's Weaver. Weaver will pass it to Ryan Davis. Alex Davis again. And now it's Onikian. Back to Davis. And they'll complete the triangle with Weaver. Weaver, a screen set by Driver, whistle. And now Fairlawn ball. Sent all the way down to Christensen now, who will get it back off the pass from Harrison Tallman. Christensen with just 1:10 to go in the third, trying to pull within 2 goals. They have not gotten there since Hills took their first 3-goal lead. So far, that's been the lowest margin of Hills' lead at this point of the game. 45 seconds left, 8-5 now the score. Pass was tipped over towards Pinto. Now Shahinian over there. Nick Shahinian out of bounds off of Luca Pinto's stick. Hills ball. Sorry, Fairlawn ball. 25 seconds. Nice shot from Christensen, but the save from Singleton. Still in play. Kadem trying to find it along with Sam Lundgren. Officials get involved after some contact. Looks like it will be Fairlawn. No, it's going to be Hills ball. And Onikian has it with 10 seconds left in the third. He'll send it all the way down. Driver, nice catch. Shot. Great save from Nair. Still in play with 2, 1, and 0 left in the third. 8-5. Pascack Hills Fairlawn in this game. The Broncos trying to stay undefeated. Fairlawn looking for their first league win. Fourth quarter about to begin. League game in the NJILL Cullen Division. Pascack Hills with an 8-5 lead on Fairlawn. The Cutters trying for their first league win. They're 0-4 so far in league play. The Broncos trying to keep up with Old Tappan at the top of this Cullen Division standings. They'll win the face-off here. Connor Onikian with it. He'll send it down to C.J. Driver. Hill's 4-0. Old Tappan, this is Jack Courtney. Now that's Driver. Old Tappan is 5-0 at the top of the league standings after a win yesterday. The Broncos trying to get to that 5-0 mark. They need to maintain this advantage over the Cutters, perhaps add to it in the next 11 and a half minutes. Shot from Weaver just over the crossbar. Jack Courtney closest to it as it went out of bounds, so it will stay with the Broncos here. This is Nassau. Tough catch for Weaver. Nearly got the turnaround score. It's still loose in front of the net. Still loose in front of the net. Up, official, Fairlawn ball. Nair with it. He'll come out of the crease. Now they work it over to Barbera, the junior. And sent down and out. Hill's ball. Tough catch. Rain has stopped, but it is still wet out there. Under 11 minutes left. Singleton to Onikian now. Pass down to Davis. Alex Davis, only a freshman, but he's had solid minutes as a midfielder. This is Driver. Davis with Weaver now. Weaver, a nice pass to Jesuel. Nobody knows where it went. It's in the stick of Michael Ferrante. Now Ferrante down the field. Sent it down to Shahinian. Nick Shahinian still with it. Substitutions being made. 3-goal game with under 10 minutes. Shahinian pass open. Big save, Brendan Singleton. Agaraj missed it, and Hills has it back. Singleton with the pass to Onikian. Now the goalie has it back. He's out of the crease. And he'll go back to Onikian. And it looks like he'll go back into his net. Pass was not caught by Mike Weaver, so it is Fairlawn ball now. 9:22 left. Here's Bittner. So Devin Bittner. Oh, hit by Weaver. He fell. And there's the flag. 2 flags, actually. Christensen. Behind the net. We expect Mike Weaver to be sitting. Turns and shoots. Singleton with a good save. And so now the penalty will be enforced. It will be a Fairlawn man up. Mike Weaver, it looks like, will make his way to the box right now.
Go Abby!
8:51 left in the fourth quarter. Matthew Merlino, cameraman today, Alex McKay. Tomorrow, if things go as planned, we will be in Westwood for baseball's league title game against the Cardinals. That's if the weather and Mother Nature allows. Christensen making his way through the Hills defense, sends it out. A nice pass, shot wide from Shahinian and out of bounds. Passed out, Shahinian off the give from Agaraj. Now they work it outside to Scones. He'll get it back and give it to Bittner, who's now pressed by Onicki, and Pinto also comes up. Park is there on the pressure, dumped down, shot over Agaraj. Out of bounds, still with Fairlawn, very close, but it will stay Cutter ball. Shahinian goes over to Bittner, 8 minutes left. 8-5, Fairlawn trying to pull back within 2. Pass was deflected up and out. It will be Hills ball. And it will be Driver to pass it in. Back underway. Driver double covered, goes over to Micah Kadem. Kadem goes down to Jesuel. Now they're going to go all the way back to Driver at midfield. 7.5 left. Driver trying to make it a 4-goal game. We have another whistle. Things get back going. Davis. And now Barak back to Davis. Substitutions being made. Driver behind the net, 7 minutes to go. CJ Driver trying for the hat trick. Low shot saved by Nair, still loose. Jesuel in there for Hills, some more contact. Driver trying to keep it in and get it within his stick. It looked like it went out. We'll see what the officials call. They're going to say Driver is able to get it. Hills ball back underway. Jesuel with the pass to Driver. Jacob Cooperman subbing on, missing the catch there, coming over, hit, and it will be picked up by Ben Kark. A whistle now. Stay with Fairlawn here. No, it's Hills ball. Davis with it. And now Weaver. 6:15 left. Mike Weaver back to Leron Barak. Now Alex Davis. Davis sent it over. Barak will get it back after the pass from Weaver. Davis again. Down to Nassau. Forced not to take the shot. Nassau losing it. He's got it back though. And he'll just dump it to Weaver now. Weaver back to Davis. Back to Nassau on the outside. Davis, long shot, a bit too high. Driver was there. So it will stay with Hills. 5:31 to go. Driver faked the pass. And he'll take it back. Driver pass down. Davis shot deflected out. Jesuel over there staying with Hills. 5:04 to go. Jesuel now with Leron Barak. Jesuel still with it. And now Davis on the outside. Driver turning. CJ Driver pressured by Harrison Tallman on the sideline. Tallman stays with him. Driver pass down to Jesuel. Missed. Davis got it back. Now it's Nassau on the outside. He'll have to take it back. Weaver with 4 to go. Driver sending it down to Barak this time. Barak pass deflected. Weaver coming in there to keep it from going into Fairlawn stick. And we will get a Hills timeout here. Coach John Esposito wants to talk things over. Fourth quarter, 3:58 to go. Hills timeout. They lead 8-5 on Fairlawn. Trying to hold on at the end of this one. CJ Driver, the pass to Leron Barak to get things back underway. Barak works it over to Driver again. Driver spinning. Now Barak, he'll get it back. It's Davis. Davis spinning. Sent it down to Barak again. Barak on the outside, pressured by Ariel Nakimas. 3 minutes left. CJ Driver on the outside. Hills trying to cling on and get a 5-0 league record, drawing even with Old Tapan. Barak off the pass from Driver. Maybe forced behind. He is. Barak, 2:40 left. Nice pass. Nassau shot out. Courtney there. 2:32 left. So Jack Courtney back outside. Barak. Barak has it knocked away. Fairlawn, a good chance to get it back. Weaver coming over, but the Cutters have it. Ben Kark losing it again. Jack Courtney on the sideline, and it's Hill's ball. Driver, big spin, sends it to Weaver. Midfield, now here is Davis back to Courtney. Under 2 minutes left. Fairlawn seeing what could have been their first division win slipping away right now. They do have it with Arav Nair, their goalie. Nair tries just to close his eyes and pray. We do have a whistle. Perhaps Luca Pinto getting a little too involved on the catch. 1:34 left now. It is Nick Shahinian. Shahinian with Christensen. Ooh, shot just over from Bittner, it looked like. And it will be Hill's ball. A big call as we enter the final minute. The Fairlawn segment is going to be none too pleased about. Singleton, a low pass to Nassau with a minute to go. Tip there on the pass to Malcolm. Now Robert Malcolm, the junior. Working it back to Courtney with 50 seconds. Malcolm sends it down to Driver with 40. $35 to go now. CJ Driver still with it. Top half of your screen. Driver trying to spin around and seal it, but I don't think he's thinking goal. I think he's thinking win. And he has 12, now 10 seconds until it is all over. Down to 5, and it looks like that will do it. An 8-5 victory for Pascack Hills over Fairlawn. They even up with Old Tappan at the top of the league standings, both now 5-0 in the league. Fairlawn dropping to 2-10 on the year and 0-5 in league play so far. Tomorrow, if things go as planned with Mother Nature, we will be in Westwood for baseball's de facto league championship game. If that doesn't happen, we will see you on Thursday with softball against Northern Highlands as of now. We'll try and get you that Westwood game because that is our top priority right now to show you a league title game. For now, from Montvale, for my cameraman Alex McKay, this is Matthew Merlino. So long. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this presentation of PH Athletics. For more information, head to hills.pascack.org/athletics.